So I think Fafuk was in the brig.
Well. Oh yeah, I
And
forgot
everybody
about
else
that.
is outside wondering. Everybody else is mystery solving while Fafuk is whiling away his time playing with his flyer, so to speak.
Oh yeah, the floating eyeball.
Oh, is it popped
Floating
up
eyeball
now?
in the jar.
No.
Oh.
There's what?
I thought a bit. No, it doesn't matter. Obviously, that's not working.
It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
unimportant.
We can imagine a floating eyeball.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
It's a common thing. I saw two today already.
I'll get rid of that because it's a waste of time. Right, yes. So it's so it's the morning of the 1st of Harvester, or is it the evening? I think it's the morning. It's telling me it's the morning. We might have doubled up on days, but according to the calendar, but not to worry too much. So it's the morning of the next day anyway. So you've got so there's a dead passenger, a dead cat, numerous dead rats, and Fafuk locked up in the brig.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can't quite remember why he got locked up in the brig now.
Was he admitted
Or
breaking into
poking
that?
Oh,
through
passenger
other
that's
passengers.
correct. That's correct. Yes. Well
Had an
done.
amazing roll.
Sorry,
possible for a deception check,
should-
and then
I should
decided not to.
I should explain something. Because my characters, I struggle with playing chaotic. Always have. So what I do is I have the sliding scale 1 to 20, and 20 is lawful good, and 1 is just batshit crazy. So when I come across a situation and I'm a little uncertain how to react, I just have someone roll a d20 die. 20, I'm lawful good, and I fess up and do it all lawful good stuff. And if I roll a 1, then I can set the place on fire.
Yeah, I'll do it for you, no worries.
Awesome.
Right. Anyway, so what? So it's the next day. So what's everybody? I don't think you want to do it. So what's everybody doing? What's the plan?
Fafuk is going to attempt to do a naked carving on the back of the toilet door of Captain Hildebrand as he envisions her with no clothes on.
Very good. And what about everybody else?
I'll check on my master.
Okay. Excuse me. What about Luhai and Obold?
What are you supposed to do with the boat? She's sent people patrolling downstairs, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's put guards. She's posted guards on every deck that are to be maintained.
Was that book? What?
That what? Sorry.
Book.
Book.
You picked up a book.
Yes, she did.
The journal, wherever it was. Know what's in it?
There was a note that basically said that all his experiments and equipment needed to be handed back to the Scarlet Brotherhood, which implies he was on the lam from the Scarlet Brotherhood with all his stuff, whatever it was.
But if it's wrote down in his journal where his experiments were, we might be able to figure out what we're talking about. What's doing this stuff? If she's going to let on, the captain's going to let on, going to tell us.
Well, she may do. You have to perhaps confront her on that one.
Did you say full frontal?
No. So what's Luhai doing then? Is he doing anything about that, or is he just voicing his opinion?
Yeah, I'll just suggest it to Obal.
Pass the book.
I mean, we could train as usual on top deck, wait for it to appear, and then go over and inquire.
Why don't you just start stabbing her with things?
I've tried that. It didn't work.
But you two try some monkey business. Maybe that will help.
Yeah. We'll do that then for the...
Okay.
Has Fafook heard any of this, Phil? I mean, has someone come down and spoken through the toilet door at him to tell him what's happening?
I don't believe I don't believe so. Since nobody's expressed that, no, they've left you. They've left you to your solitude, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and what about tackling?
I will go in and check on for folk, and I'm going to look for some rats that have eyes.
Okay. Right. Okay. Anyway, so Cade goes and checks on Olwyn, who his spirits are up a little bit, perked up a little bit, although he's concerned for everybody's well-being, considering what's been going off. And on top of that, it does again. It still seems to be slowly deteriorating.
Okay. I mean, I stay with him.
Okay.
Try to make him comfortable. You know, I mean, run errands, change bed sheets, and all this kind of thing.
Okay.
And even bring him food and stuff. I mean, if he's hungry, I don't know. Does he have hunger?
Well, yeah, no, he's still got appetite and stuff, and it, like I say, he's feeling that seems to be, although, like I say, all you can see is visibly rather deteriorating still. Seems to be, like I say, his spirits seem to be up a little bit today, and he's he's up and about a bit more and goes up on deck, get some fresh air, and so he doesn't confine himself to his cabin so much today.
Okay, so he's not bedridden.
No,
he can
oh
walk
no, no, he's not.
Oh,
No, not bedridden.
That's what I thought. He's that unwell.
Oh no.
Okay, I just be with him. That's what I do. If
Okay.
he needs anything. Okay.
Okay, right. Tackling, you go down to the lower deck, and the guard keeps a close eye on you as you approach the door.
You hear the sound of chiseling inside the rig. Scrape of a blade on wood.
So yeah, so you're at the door to the brig privy.
Yeah, I'll just relay any kind of information he needs to know that we've ascertained over the evening.
Okie doke.
Oh wow. Lots happened. So, right about the busted glass, slimy stuff in the crate, right?
Possibly. Things are starting to lose their eyes. That's not good. So
Yeah, that's not bad. Seems. And you said the sailor in the lower hold saw an eye like floating along or something.
Apparently, yeah.
Well, it's not magical. We'd have picked that up. It's not poisonous or aberration or anything like that. We tried all that stuff. What we could do, and you could suggest it to the captain perhaps, is I could speak with Dead.
Yeah, we could see if
doing.
Eyeless Man got out to say about his son. Yeah, I will relay that information to the captain.
Also,
put you in a good graces.
Nice one. Just remind me, are her eyes round or like almond?
Like almonds.
Forget. Thank you.
Okay, and now you're off in search of new rat friends, are you?
You said friends. But yeah. Survival check?
Yeah, why not? Okay.
The most intelligent rat you've ever seen.
Okay, right, yeah, you have no
Wow.
problems. Take you a while, but you'll have no problems finding tracking down some of the few remaining rats on board.
With eyes.
With eyes, yeah. Right, well, I suppose that'll probably come about first, actually. Yeah, so you find a rat cowering behind some packing crates on the lower deck.
I must stress, I forgot to say it, but I would have cast speak with beasts first. Not speak, whatever it's called. So I can actually, yeah, speak with animals. So I can talk to them.
Okay,
I want to just start wandering around without looking for them first.
righto.
Yeah, so
Does it?
I will back up a conversation with them.
Okay. And does it only last 10 minutes though? Does it?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, what are you gonna ask it?
I'm going to ask if it knows anything about the other rats that have been turning up with no eyes.
It says the eyes took him. Me
Eyes
hides.
took 'em.
The eyes took him, and me hides from the eyes.
Where is the eyes? Where are you hiding from?
Right here,
Okay, so where are we right now?
in the lower deck.
Okay, so where would you not want to go? Where not go, rat?
Where the eyes are.
Where is the eyes?
Well, can't. Yeah, he kind of shrugs. If that's possible, he doesn't know.
Where does he not want to be?
With the eyes.
Come on. Can I bribe him with a bit of food?
I don't think it's a case of he's not forthcoming. Just that seems to be about as much. You can,
He's not very bright.
No.
Okay.
Intelligence.
yeah, it is a rat.
Yeah. Fine, if he's not forthcoming, then I will just I'll just bit about wandering the lower deck, keeping my eyes open for this eye.
Okay.
Also, the rat in Charlotte's Web was really intelligent. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
Rats are fairly intelligent by nature.
I know, right?
Problem solving.
I'm not asking for it. I just wanted to know
Yeah.
where you don't want to go.
Yeah, the spider was also a great philosopher as well. So
Philosopher.
yeah,
In Charlotte's Web.
Philopodopoulos. Yeah.
Are there any pigs on board?
No, yeah, I wouldn't apply Charlotte's Web animal characteristics to these. You might be severely disappointed. Right. Well, so, well, I guess eventually, at some point, Obold and Lu Hai will encounter the captain up on deck. As she goes about her duties and to check in with her officers, whoever's left. So who have we lost now? We've lost the first mate.
No, we didn't.
Was it not the
No,
first
we
mate?
didn't.
First, mate.
We only lost 3 of them, didn't we?
Yeah, it was.
We
three.
didn't lose any
Yeah, I thought
officers.
they
I
were all-
thought we just lost sailors.
Yeah,
we
three
just lost
sailors.
sailors.
No, yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
Cool.
So I saved the first mate and captain, didn't I?
you did. That's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, and the first mate's been really pally with everybody as well, isn't he? So
Yeah, suspiciously so.
be a friend. Instant betrayal. Yeah. So, do anything? Nothing? Or just carrying on your training?
Try and get her attention when she's got a moment free.
Well, it's easily done.
Well, here's some baby oil. You can lube yourselves up. You're sure to get some attention.
Okay, right. Your intercept her as she's going about her business.
So yeah, good morning,
Glistening
Captain.
in the hot sun. Sorry, carry on.
So good morning, Captain.
Morning. What can I do for you?
We were just wondering if you'd managed to have a look at the book that you found in the passengers' quarters last night.
I did. Yes. There's
Um,
nothing. It's nothing. It's just a travel journal. I was hoping
She was doing.
it might have something something that might help us in our current predicament, but no, it's just a really mundane travel journal.
Nothing of interest in there at all. Then.
Nope, you're more than welcome to have a look. And she give me out, and she goes back to her cabin and returns and hands it to you.
All right. Well, so thank you. I'll let her know. I'll let her have it back after we've had a look at it, just in case it might be something we might pick up on.
Right. Well, let me know if you do, but like I say, it didn't seem to be anything. Right, she catches the eye of the first mate and heads over to him to discuss ship business, presumably.
Bill, sorry, can I just interject?
I suppose you can.
I want to go up on main deck and just relay to Luhai and Obald what.
Go
Captain
ahead.
told me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, you can go. Oh, yeah. So you go up onto
Just on-
main deck.
Yeah, just onto main deck and just fill everybody else in on the fact that
Well,
the foot wants to catch.
Please do.
Cast,
Please do. Go ahead.
So wants to what?
he wants to cast not raise dead. Talk to the dead. Talk to dead. So
Do you
we
need a body for that?
yeah, but have we disposed of the body already?
Oh, I'm
No.
assuming that they've. Oh, I thought they would have just got rid of it overnight.
We've not
We
had a
just looked
funeral,
at
have we?
Kelly, didn't they?
Oh no, I just thought they'd have dumped it at sea. To be honest.
Shannon.
No, they haven't disposed of it yet.
Okay, cool. That's an opportunity then.
Just locked everything up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's still in the cabin.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. That's where they put it. It wasn't in the cabin, was it? It was in the. It was in the
Downstairs
in the hold. Yeah. But yeah, they put it in the cabin for now.
Oh, hang on a
Uh,
second. So you're telling me they loaded a dead body into the room next to me?
Yeah. Not that you would
Oh, I
know
would have
that.
noticed that.
I mean,
I would have noticed that, surely.
now that we've spoke between the four of us, I can go back down and tell the fool this information and tell him where the body is. So we don't even need the captain's permission, do we? If he's got range on it. Let's see.
I believe
Hang on a second.
you'd have to be in the same room
That-
as it.
No, I don't have to talk to anybody for this because range of speak with dead is 10 foot.
Yeah, but it'll need line of sight. That.
Can't I chisel a hole in this in my wooden wall between the toilet? Like what do they call those holes in toilets, in public toilets between stalls?
Glory
Glory
holes.
Yeah, can't I carve one of them holes between the toilets and
And
the
now
room
wet
next
face
door?
part.
And like this, I can't speak with dead through the hole.
Fool might have cut one out anyway, just in the hopes. When in Rome.
That's part of chisel, 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 chisel. Can't speak with dead through it. What do you think?
Not beyond the realms of possibility, is it?
I would say no.
You
I would say you need better. You'd need a better line of sight to it than that.
Well, maybe we need to ask permission from Captain then. And with that, I will start patrolling lower deck again.
Okay. What's Luhai and Obal doing then?
Well, you want to read that journal, Paul, then I'll just carry on training. Don't need both of us to read it, does it?
No, I'll have a look through it then.
Okay, what are you doing? Reading it up on deck, taking it down below deck, or?
I'll read it up on deck.
Okay. Right. So. Okay, so tackling, you might as well give us a perception roll, I guess, since you're patrolling round the lower deck. Gets a
No
bit
problem.
monotonous as it's not it's not a massive space.
Not got else to do either.
So you
Have a
keep
look.
pacing up and down.
Dirty 20.
Every time you get to the rear of the ship, you exchange pleasantries with Fafouk and his and the guard station, the sailor stationed outside the
Keep asking him how
brig.
his chiseling's going on.
Oh yeah, Kay, could you roll me a d20, please? See how
Yep.
my artistic endeavors are progressing.
Ooh, that will be probably a sleight of hand, I guess, or a dexterity anyway.
10.
Ooh, very average.
So that's 13. So 13.
Schoolboy stuff.
Is it recognizable as the captain, though?
I think might require a bit more work, I think.
I'll keep at it.
Okay, a dirty 20. It looks like you got a natural 20.
I got a dirty
1d20
20.
plus 4.
It's not green.
It is on my screen. Oh no, that's survival roll. Yeah,
That was
sorry.
survival.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at this first roll.
I'm
Oh,
the most intelligent rat in the on the ship,
okay.
and it did nothing.
Well, I think you're not giving it the credit it deserves for being an intelligent rat.
I could have ate it,
You could.
bite its head off.
Okay, let's pause as well. I don't want that to be paused. Okay, so you're patrolling back and forth along the deck, along with the sailor that's posted on this deck. You exchange some pleasantries with Durgat as he goes to the privy to perform his ablutions. Is that right? I say ablutions, and I think that's wrong. But yeah, to do his business, shall we say, in the privy. About 15-20 minutes later, your sort of attention's drawn towards a noise coming from the privy. There's like a sort of frantic banging. You're a little unsure whether to investigate or maybe sort of leave Durgat's privacy intact.
I mean, I'll ask him if he's all right. Does he need some toilet paper?
Right. There's no response, and suddenly it goes quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna have to investigate.
Okay.
I'll just poke my head around.
Okay. Right. You poke round the door and you see sort of Durgat hunched over himself, sat on one of the privy benches. You decide to excuse yourself again when you notice there's blood dripping to the floor.
I'll kind of kick him, not hard, but just kind of touch him with my foot. Just,
Okay, right.
You all right?
Right, as you nudge him with your foot, he slides off with his trousers still round his ankles. He slides off the privy bench and falls to the floor, very dead. His eyes missing from from the bloody sockets.
Can I see
Yeah.
anything in the room?
There's nobody in the room.
Right. Knowing this thing is taking eyes,
hmm
I'm going to kind of cautiously and carefully look down where we were in case something popped up from his toilet.
So you're gonna look down the hall where he was sat.
Yeah, like a pop-up pirate situation. I don't want to I don't want to commit to it. I'll just take a quick in and out. I'm not getting my eyes gouged out.
Well, what do you mean? Just like hovering over the top and looking down into it, or are you sticking your head?
Hovering sounds like too time consuming. So I'm talking in and out.
Right, so you're just like, just a quick, oh,
That's the one.
just a quick peek and straight back. Okay, right. Right. Apart from the nasty smell, it's pretty dark down there. You don't see anything. It looks wet.
Right.
It looks wet and slimy.
Okay, I will raise the alarm. Shout the guard.
Okay, the sailor on the deck, on the same deck, comes running in. They're like, oh God! And he rushes off to get to tell the captain.
I'm on ultra alert right now. I'm looking for anything that might try stealing my eyes.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for waist level glory holes,
Mm-hmm.
just in case he's hiding in one.
My waist is different to your waist, but let's not get into that.
Yeah, you could probably rest your chin on that seat.
Sounds about right.
Right. Okay. So there's Obald and Luhai up on the deck. So you see one of the sailors comes rushing up, looking a bit panic-stricken, and grabs the captain, shouting that Durgat's the dwarf has found Durgat dead in the privy, his eyes torn out. Right, glancing, looking at each other, the captain and the first and second mates sort of run off downstairs. Just one moment. Okay. So, have I turned that off?
Well, I'll put the book away then,
Okay.
and then rush downstairs.
Okay. What's Luhai doing anything?
Slow down.
Okay. Right. So for Fook and Cade, you can both hear there's some commotion going off on the lower deck, which is the same deck that you're on.
I asked my master if I can leave him alone, and if he says yes, I will go
So
below.
I'm not an invalid, Cade. Yes, of course you can.
Okay, and I bid farewell to him, and I check what's going on.
Okay. Right. Well, it quickly becomes apparent what's happening and you witness two of the sailors carrying Durgat's body out, his head lolled to one side, clearly showing that his fallen victim to whatever has been attacking that attacked the other passenger.
Okay, can I check him over? Can I do a medicine check on him?
You can if
trying to figure out what caused it.
You can if they'll let you. If you'll have to try and get the captain to let you examine the body.
I ask her. I tell her, and I got some training on this aspect. Can I just check her over and try to figure out what happened to him?
Okay, she motions for the sailors to lower him onto the deck. She says, "Yep, Why not? I'm at a loss.
Okay, so I like to
It
check
doesn't
the
it
body
doesn't seem
over.
to be safe. Whatever we do.
I would also like to add that maybe we have somebody more experienced in these situations that could infer some more, maybe. But you've locked him up.
Oh yeah. He's actually slightly better than me on this.
Right? She shrugs. Very well, and she hands the key to, or rather tells the first mate to go and release Fafouk from the brig.
Like in Crystal Maze.
Yeah.
So what I like to do, I like to help the bard, to examine, Durgar. Is it possible that I give him advantage on his roll?
Yeah.
If
If
we work
you got
together.
you got the relevant skill, haven't you? So
Yes, I'm trained in medicine. Yes.
yeah. Okay. So presuming that Fafouk comes out, unless he's just sulking in the toilets.
No, for Fuchs already done the calculation that being alone in a room with nobody else around you, locked up tight, is probably the single worst fucking place to be right now. So he wants out of tiny closed spaces where you can't run away if I can ask it.
Oh, talking of which, I'm just going to remove the cat from this enclosed space before it does something it will regret. One moment.
It won't regret it. You will.
Just if it
And-
close
and-
your eyes out.
And we might be if the connection is lost.
Cats regret nothing.
Yeah. they
Yep.
don't.
Apparently in ancient Egypt it was illegal to laugh at a cat.
Yeah.
Which I find quite immensely amusing.
Okay.
Yeah, I read that too. I read that too somewhere a long time ago.
Radio. So you allowed out of your confinement.
Straighten this cloak out. Oh, good to be out. Oh, head upstairs.
Oh, it's on the same deck.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same deck.
Yeah, we're all on the lower deck.
Oh shit! So I've probably been hearing what's going on through the door.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was
there's
saying.
something, yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll Cade, if you could roll a d20 with advantage, please,
Mm-hmm.
and add a 7 to it.
So 18 plus 7 is 25.
Oh, what's a 1?
No, I rolled with
It-
advantage.
It
So
was
I
advantage.
so I done 2 rolls.
Yeah, I know. Just
No, I get to re-roll the one because
Yeah,
you're there, though, won't it?
yeah, you get to re-roll the 1, don't you? As well. It's even though it's a
No, it's not my roll. I actually we are working together. Yeah, I can roll. Yes,
Yeah.
you are right. So I mean I'm rolling instead of you. You can re-roll the 1 because I'm next to you. 7. No. So we are sticking to the 25.
Oh, 25, pretty good. Okay, right. So, so Fafouk examines Durgat closely, and it looks to that, to all intents and purposes, that his eyes were sucked out of his head. There's
But
no
what killed him?
the trauma from the eyes, his eyes being sucked out of his head.
Oh, that doesn't
Bruised
kill you.
This did.
Depressingly enough,
This did.
eyes being sucked out. Oh, this did. So it sucked out the eyes, but also part of the brain or something, and that just
No.
expired him.
No, it's just the for whatever reason the trauma of it's killed him.
Okay. Are there any marks around his?
No,
that's
right.
okay.
That's what I mean. There's no marks. There's no gouges. There's no there's no signs of any implements. So you can only conclude that they've literally been sucked out, as if like some like intense pressure sucked him from his skull,
Socket.
from the sockets.
Interesting.
Strange. I mean, I guess we share this information with the captain, don't we?
Yeah, and I'd say we'd add to that, and Durgat was a very strong, large individual. So clearly, whatever's on board the ship.
It was able to easily overwhelm him, although it did probably
Yeah, but
catch him off guard, I imagine.
yeah, but it's more than that. It's no one should move anywhere alone. Everyone needs to be teamed up with somebody all the
Buddy
time.
system.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
so someone goes through a crap, captain included. Someone has to be there. Until we figure this out. We know. I assume the captain realizes we have magical capabilities at this point.
Uh-huh.
I think we can reveal safely that Tacklin, myself, and Cade have used a number of detection type magics. We've detected no magic. We've detected no good or evil.
No poison or disease.
No poisons or diseases. So, for all intents and purposes, we're dealing with some kind of force that's not magical. It's probably some kind of creature, but it doesn't. It's not something that would be detected by our magics, but it is something physical on this boat. There's something on this boat that's moving around. One of the sailors I overheard saying he saw an eye floating through the air, but that was quite soon after Kelvin had been killed. So perhaps it was moving the eye or carrying it. Tacklin's spoken to some of the beasts on the ship, and even Captain Top, the cat, who's spoken to the cap. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just happily blabbering away in case Tacklin didn't want me to say anything. It's too late now, I suppose. And the beasts on the ship are aware of something here, and in fact, the rats are frankly quite terrified of it and hiding from this creature. They've known about it for much longer than the rest of us, and it's clear it's come from Kelvin. I'm just repeating what everyone else has already said, but I think our best bet is to try and decipher his journal. Maybe there's some kind of hidden information there. And of course, the final option, which Tacklin may have mentioned earlier, is I can speak with Dead, but I need time to prepare the proper ceremonies to do that. So, if you give me some time, I can do that.
Very well. In the meantime, I'll organise a search of the ship from top to bottom. We'll take the place apart. It can't. There's only so many places it could hide. So,
if you don't mind us helping, we can help with that as well.
yeah.
If you give us unrestricted access to the ship.
Yeah. So we'll split the crew into groups. And if you can split yourselves among the groups. One group in the hold, and one on the lower deck, and one on the main deck.
Suggest that me and Orbol take lower deck and hold between us, so at least one of us, just in case it gets dark, in corners and shit like that.
Do you want a really bright light? I can cast a light that'll last an hour.
Well, they've got plenty of lights, so that's not an issue.
Yeah, me and Tacklin don't need the light ourselves.
Yeah, but like I said, lights.
Our advantage is that we don't need the light to look into the darkest areas.
Yeah, but the other crew members are going to be there anyway, so they're going to have lights.
Okay, fine.
So there's going to be there'll be a skeleton. So she puts in place a skeleton crew up on the main deck, sort of steering the ship and watching the sails and a lookout. So about three crew members up on the main deck and quarter decks and forecastle, and then the others split between the lower deck and the hold, and whoever's whichever of the play characters are gonna split themselves between those two decks as well.
I'll go down to the hold.
Okay. So Obol's gonna be on the down in the hold.
I've already been looking around lower deck and I've not found anything, so I'm tempted to go in the hold too.
So you're going to the hold as well. What about everybody else?
I'll stick around Olwain just in case he needs me. So I suppose that's middle deck.
Okay, so Fafook's going to take the middle deck. And what about Cade and Luhai?
Upper deck.
You're going to go to the main deck. Okay.
And I like to have a look at that journal as well.
Okay.
from
Well,
the
yeah,
web-
yeah.
from the web-
Obol's.
I mean, at a later point,
All right. Okay. And what about Luhai?
Well, I'd suggest. Sorry, just thinking about what Cade mentioned there. Perhaps Olwain and Cade could maybe look at the journal. I mean, with their Arcana checks, they may be able to decipher something like a hidden message out of it, perhaps.
yeah, good call. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
And I would like to inspire Cade in his search for answers from the journal, and I'll tell the little halfling in halfling, okay, Cade, it's all on you now. Don't fuck it up.
He's going up on the main. Cade's going up on the main deck, on the upper deck.
Oh, I just suggested that perhaps he swaps with me and sits with Olwen and tries to decipher the journal.
Okay. Is that what you're going to do
Yeah,
instead? Yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'm doing
So I'll
that.
swap.
And-
I'll go
and-
upper deck and Cade can go lower deck. Yeah.
Right. Okay. What's Luhai doing?
Bed.
What's Luhai doing?
Stay up main deck.
You're going to stay at main deck with Fafook. Very well. Okay, so there's just sailors on the lower deck, sailors and officers, and then some sailors and Obold and tackling down on the in the hold.
I'll
Yeah.
if it's a case of that we've not got a PC on lower deck, I'll go upstairs
Okay,
just in case.
very well. Right. Okay, so most of the rest of the day is spent basically pretty much dismantling, well, not dismantling the ship, but moving, searching every inch of the ship, moving, taking everything that's stored in the hold and literally picking it up and moving it from one end to the other, so that almost every inch of the ship is searched from top to bottom.
Can we start with that dead guy's room? Because Fafook are already been in there.
You can if you
we-
want,
we-
yeah.
We kind of
Yeah.
assume that's where it's coming from.
So, but like I say, yeah, the ship, every deck is searched from end to end, every inch of it, and you find nothing.
Even the captain's cabin.
Everywhere, every deck, all three decks,
Mhm.
everywhere searched, and you find nothing. Apart from in a couple of places, they find traces of this of what you assume must be some of this residue. You see, but it's all dried. This sort of black, vinegary smelling residue, but it's like I say, it's mostly dried up. You find that
So
in
here's a
a few
question.
places.
I mean, we've got a two animals on board,
So about
both which. How well does pseudo dragon smell? Could they track it, and could Boars, the dog, track the scent?
So let's see. So it's about 6:30 in the evening now.
So could the animals track the scent?
Well, possibly if they were trained to.
Can't we just ask them? You know, Tacklin can talk to them.
Well, Tacklin could try and talk to them. Yeah, I mean, Cade can speak to
Luna.
speak to Luna anyway.
The only other thing I was thinking is we've searched the inside of the ship from top to bottom. Durgat was attacked in the toilet, which must have an outlet to the sea. Maybe this thing's clung to the outside of the ship and it's come in through shithole. It's clipped his eyes out through bog.
Didn't you say there were buckets? Wasn't it like a closed room?
It's like a it's like a vat, a sort of
Right.
thing
So
underneath.
there's no hole from the lower deck to the outside of the
No,
ship.
no.
Ah, okay, cool.
No
Sorry,
porthole.
explain the vat.
It's like
Explain
so
the
it's
vat
like
situation.
so it's like a big a bucket's probably wrong. It's sort of like a long trough. Yeah, like a trough.
Trough.
Like
Yeah.
a trough, yeah.
And how does it get emptied?
With buckets.
Glorious.
Oh, so you scoop it out with
slop.
buckets
Yes.
Slop it out.
and toss it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is like the worst job ever.
Yeah.
Have we emptied it then? Has it been emptied?
It's emptied on occasion. Yeah.
No,
Some
it hasn't been
cabin
emptied
boys.
now.
No.
There'll be some cabin boy's job, won't it?
So I suggest that it's emptied now and perhaps sluiced out with fresh salt water or whatever, because it might just be hiding under the shit.
Ugh.
Unless someone tells me they've stuck their hands in, they felt their way from one end to the other to make sure it's not in there.
I had a quick look and yeah. I went investigating to that degree.
No, I strongly suggest it is emptied and cleaned out,
Okay,
so we know it's not
question.
hiding in there.
Can I feel an eyeball with mage hand if I'm, stealing the shit?
Can you feel? I
Oh, that's a good idea.
don't think there's a like you can. No, there's no sense of touch.
It's not
No.
feedback.
No,
It's
there's
not like
no.
a feedback thing.
There's no. Yeah.
So it's not an option. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking.
No, I like your thought. That was
Yeah.
very good thinking.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. A good idea, but no, there's no haptic feedback.
Mhm.
Well, you could. I mean, we could send mage hands into the ship and just have them like feel along if it scares something out.
Alternatively, I've got. Is it like a solid body of water that it's shitting into?
No, there'll be something like some sawdust or something in the bottom to like soak up some of the fluids.
I'm just wondering if I can shit water, then just chuck it out like a giant turd.
How about if you just discard the whole thing into the water?
That's what I'm thinking.
Just just chuck the whole thing away and start
Free-
fresh.
Flash freeze it and just turd overboard.
Like a 747 delivering blue ice. So, if all that possible, can we get the captain to get the toilet cleared out?
Well, yeah, you can quite easily just flip the lid. It's literally like a hinged bench with holes in.
I'm not touching it. Captain's got people to do such jobs. I'm a fucking passenger. I paid not to do this.
This shit.
Exactly. Come on, Captain.
Right,
Rustle up some of these boys.
Captain says, "Haven't you got some way you can magic it open without putting another of my crew at risk?"
We'll watch them.
Measure
Unless-
until left it open.
Unless
How-
if you wanted to chuck some water in, and then I could literally freeze it and chuck it over, so we could clear it out in no time at all.
No
It'd have to
offense,
be
but
fresh water.
yeah, no offense, but I don't like the idea. I'd rather avoid throwing the contents of the privy around if possible. Can't you just
Well,
look
that-
inside?
Is she
I mean, you could look
seriously
inside if you
giving us
want.
grief about her people doing a job that they have to do anyway? And we're just asking her to do it early to make sure there's nothing in there. That's all we're asking.
Alternatively, you change the water's colour or opacity. So if we filled it with water, I could have a look in it,
Oh my
see if they're wrote in there.
God.
Turds.
Yeah, if they're just turds, that's fine. If there's a floating eyeball, we
I'll
start
just
poking
open it, Phil.
sharp things.
You what? Sorry.
I'll just open it.
Okay, everybody ignores the fact that Lou High was saying, well, Cade could just don't use his mage hand to open it, but anyway.
I was gonna ask how heavy it is, but unfortunately I couldn't get to it.
Okay,
I mean,
so
because I have a
amongst
10 pound limit, you know. On
no,
mage
it's
hand.
not. It's not. It's not that heavy. Anyway, amongst all the bickering, Orbol just strides over and opens it. The one where Durgat was sat.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, you flip back the lid and it clatters back against the hull of the ship. There's it releases. Well, you could already smell it anyway, but it releases more of the stench of the privy into this enclosed space. And at first you don't see anything, and then you see some movement and a gelatinous globe sort of force like flops and flies up, pops up out of it,
Ooh.
which looks like
Can I see it?
yeah, you
Can I
can.
see it? Can it save? Save for 15 dexterity,
And
please.
it almost fills as it comes out. It like expands and almost fills the room. There you go. Can we show some out? Will that work? I don't know if that's going to work.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
see it.
Yeah,
Looks
collection
ugly
of
as
eyeballs.
fuck.
Save for 15 dexterity, please.
No, we can make it. You can make a.
It's
You
got
can
the
make.
name on it again.
Yeah, it's all right. I know.
check the WhatsApp, you know, Louis. Okay.
It doesn't. Don't get me wrong. It's going to look awful. My only question is, does it really matter? If I can hit it with spells, doesn't matter what it looks like.
No, it does not. But it will still require initiative rolls from everybody. It's not surprised anybody. So
Oh, wow.
We all kind of
Surprise.
expected there was something in there.
yeah. So let's see. Who have we got in there? We have got where's Obol? So Obol's kind of here.
You got a Fafuk in there. Because I was arguing with the captain about her being such a pedant over blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So
About
Folk,
shit.
On the lower deck, I'm not precious about where I were.
Let me get that to the
You can hear the
way.
screams from where you are.
So this will be the captain. And there'll be
You hear the shrill sounds tackling of Fafuk facing danger.
Cade's over here. Okay. Right. So Lou. Well, I think Lou. I presume Lou High's down here as well. Right. So initiatives.
Initiatives.
Everybody,
Combat tracker.
let me get that combat tracker up. Pardon me.
It's not showing in Twitch for some reason, Phil.
You what? Sorry.
The combat tracker.
I've
You
only
know,
just
like
put it.
well, the actual dice rolls and stuff aren't showing. It's just showing all blank.
All right. Right. Let me have a look. That's weird. Maybe it needs updating. It's not being run at all, is it?
No.
Did chat.
You're gonna have to roll for
So I'll do
Fuchs, I think,
that.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm doing it. What's your?
Oh, Phil can roll for Fuchs, though, can't he?
Oh, okay. Sure. Sorry.
Um, there we go. It's weird sometimes if I don't go onto the
Yeah, you want to
window.
get rid of that CR thing as well, because it's like showing CR rating was showing then.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, it might have just updated.
No, that was just me. I was just using it to refresh because it's a bit weird how it's if the window's not active for a while. Sometimes it just freezes and I have to like kind of almost have to refresh it.
Yeah, no, it's on now.
Let's get rid of that.
But you'll need to roll for Fuchs initiative as well.
Yeah,
the combat
I
tracker.
can do that from the combat tracker. Where's my combat tracker gone? No, I don't want that. That's actors. There we go, combat tracker. So NPCs and for folk. Oh, you didn't want me to roll that. Okay, so first to act then is Luhai, who can't really get anywhere.
I can't see doorway anyway because
No,
there's
everybody's.
a doorway.
Yeah, there's a door about here in between where Orbold and Fafuka stood, so you can't really get through into the room anyway.
Right.
How big's the room? How many people could
I'll
stand
just
in it?
ready in action in case.
Well, that thing
Sorry, carry on.
that thing is pretty much filling the room. There's room for Orbold in the doorway and that thing. I suppose you could squeeze past it if you wanted to and sort of be squashed up against the wall.
How the hell did it fit in one bucket?
It went in a bucket.
It was in the trough.
Yeah, but the trough's not as big as the room, is it?
No, it's not. But it does it. It's sort of like I say, it's sort of expanded as it came up.
So it sort of flattened itself into the trough.
Yeah, so it were kind of filling the
I'll
entire
just
trough.
ready in action in case.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'll just ready in action in case it moves into me area of threat.
Okay. So next to act is Cade then.
If
what? Sorry.
If it somehow manages to get past everybody and comes into my area, then I'll attack it.
Radio.
I have a question.
Okay.
This thing, is it one monster with lots of eyes, or are they individual eyes?
Well, that is a question.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check on it? If I decide what to do?
Well, you can't really see it at the moment anyway.
Can't I?
No. So there's just. Can I draw this?
It's
so
probably me and Fafuk.
Yeah. So
possible they could see it.
That's brilliant. That's green.
Okay. I move forward. I can move across.
You
other
can.
people's
You
space
can.
because I'm tiny.
You can move.
So I have a look. I peek through the door and have a look what the heck is there.
Okay.
So can I do an Arcana check on it, please?
Yeah, I suppose you can.
Okay. That's a 20, it should be. Yeah, 20, yeah. Dirty 20.
You wonder. You're not for certain. Like I say, it seems an impossible thing to exist. So it does make you wonder if it's some kind of artificial construct. Although, having said that, it's obviously alive.
So it's one thing, not hundred of individuals.
Well,
That's what I'm
you're
trying to.
not 100% certain. It looks
Okay.
like it looks like a yeah, it looks like it's one thing made up of all these eyes, but
All right. I will cast magic missile on third level.
then you know, coral looks like one thing and it's made up of loads of different things, isn't it?
So I will have to do this like 5 times. What was the damage? 3. 4 plus 1. So it's 8 plus 4 is 12. 15 points of damage, please.
15 points of damage.
It's force damage. And after this, I move back, out of sight, somewhere
Okay.
here. Does it have any effect on it?
They sort of hit it, and its whole surface ripples. Some of the eyeballs burst, and there's like ejects fluid everywhere. So whether it's feeling pain or actually taking damage or not, it's that's as you're not entirely certain.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, so next to act then is it. Let's see, what does it do? Oh God, I can't remember how it works, this thing. Okay, right. It moves forward, sort of enveloping, moving into Obol's space and sort of enveloping him in its mass.
Did it move past and give me an opportunity attack?
No, it's only moved into, so it's not. So no, it's moved into a threatened area, not through it.
Okay.
Right. Space. Right. You can. So Orbold, you can all these eyes as it sort of moves around you and absorbs you. All the eyes around you turn to look and stare at your face, and
Right.
you can make a where are we? A charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Charisma.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it won't be.
Oh, right. No, that's a fail. Okay, right. You are entranced by its gaze.
Hmm. Well,
Uh,
that's a bit annoying. Since that we're going to go next. What does entrance do then?
Basically, it's like whole person.
All right. Do I get another saving throw at the end of my turn?
No.
Oh, what? It's just a one fail and that's it.
It just has a fixed duration. Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Alert.
skip to the person after me then.
Oh God, I don't know how that works. I'll have to look at that another time. Let me just. I just need to make a thing and then record how long that lasts. Right. Okay. Right, yeah. So next to act is the captain, who sort of, well, she moves back, gets back out of the way since she can't really do a great deal. She shouts at some of the sailors to get torches, possibly thinking that possibly setting fire to it as a last resort might be an idea. And then next to act is tackling.
What's my initiative, by the way?
Your initiative is 9.
Or
Might
Is that
commonly
plus-
known as.
Did you
last.
roll a 3?
Let's see, where was it?
'Cause I've got a +6.
Can't see it
He had big.
now. Rolled a 4.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, cool.
Was that kind of check?
Sorry?
Kid roll 40. Maybe, oh, yeah, I don't know. Can't tell.
What's tackling? do?
I
So
this moment in
this
at this moment in time, there's not really too much room to fight. So
No.
I will double move and bang Alwyn up and see if he wants to get involved.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Very well.
30. Oh, I
And
don't no, I don't need to. 35. That's one move.
okay, and then okay. So
But-
next. So yeah, you're going to engage. Speak to Alwyn.
Yep.
Righto. Okay, so yeah, it'll of course he'll assist in any way that he can, and he starts trying to sort of get himself together. So next and last to act is for Fook. I did begin combat.
Yay! Can I see this creature?
Oh yes, very much so.
It's next to you.
It's right next to you, and Orbald's wearing it like a big hat.
Marvelous. Sorry, so keeping in mind I can't see the scene, so am I inside the toilet area or
So
outside
tell
the
you what,
toilet area?
there we go. We'll get a printer screen into Discord.
Yeah, I'm sending it on WhatsApp right now. Check WhatsApp.
Cool. Right. Let me just take a quick look. Oh, right. So I'm just in the doorway then.
Yeah. And it's on top of
Close.
Orbald.
Close enough to lick it.
Looks like I've gone zorbing.
Yeah. Got a hat too many eyeballs.
So
I would like to.
It's kind of covering him up to his down to his sort of waist.
I step backwards.
Okay.
I assume I can still see it, but I want to
Yep.
clear the doorway.
Okay.
Does
How
it take
far
a
back?
swipe at me or anything?
It doesn't know.
I take just 5 foot back to clear
Okay.
the doorway, so I'm not blocking the doorway.
Yep.
And then could the creature make a Dex 15 save, please?
Okay. Let's see.
Hang on. Can I interrupt, please? The roll is 4, please.
Oh, okay. In which case, it fails.
Ooh, excellent. Kate, could you do the honor of a 2d8, please?
Of roll, yeah. 6, 8,
Sacred flame damage.
yeah. 30. No, 12. Sorry, 12.
12.
So 12 hit sacred flame damage on it.
Okay.
And then I would like to. Kate, could you roll the d20, please? I want to
Yeah.
attack it with spiritual weapon.
17.
So that's 24. So could you roll a 1d8, please?
Yep.
Boop.
One.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
So that's 5 force damage.
And 5 force damage.
So now the spiritual weapon's just going to hover there. I step a bit further back to clear the doorway a bit more, but now I've got line of sight of it, I assume.
Yeah.
And my spiritual weapon sort of hovering over it, just taking pot shots, trying to avoid Obold on the inside.
Yep.
Oh, we lost someone.
Have we?
In the back.
Who was that?
Relay.
Oh. You're still there, Lee?
I think so.
All right, I'm done.
It seems to be lagging a bit.
All right.
I've
Okay.
just refreshed the browser.
Okay, next round. So let's reset and roll for NPCs. Why does it not roll for NPCs? Roll for NPCs. There we go.
So
Fantastic.
how far? When am I going?
Folk too.
Oh, sorry, I haven't rolled it yet. Sorry. You're second. So it's Lou High first.
Beat him by
Of course.
0.6. 0.06.
Can't do
No.
up. Like,
What's Lou High doing?
still not. There's too many bodies in the way.
Well,
You can get in now.
so apart from it being on top of Obold, no, there's nobody in the way.
All right, I'll move over and take a swipe at it then.
Okay, okay.
Stun it in the eyeballs.
One. All of them.
Go ahead then. Go ahead, come ahead.
Come in. Good.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
dear.
That is a miss.
That would be pitifully.
So you
It's
punch
rolling.
it, but you blow your fist just is sort of sloshes into it rather than actually doing any damage to it.
Right,
raised
next
the
attack.
Doesn't he have advantage? Doesn't he have advantage?
No,
No,
Because Obold's in.
no, don't count as advantage.
no.
Suppose that's a miss as well, against it.
It does. That's a miss as well. Wow, what's happening?
Fucking
It's like it's
No,
raising
it's-
a single eyeball on its stalk, like a middle finger.
honest attack. Rolling really shit today.
Oh, there we go. That's right. You strike
Yay.
it. You feel some of the eyeballs pop under your fist. Although only a couple.
And I'll move back.
Okay. You can move yourself back. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Righto. So next to act then is Fafuk.
Right.
Who is stood
I would-
about 10, 15 feet away from it.
Okay, I would like to try and make sure I'm 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
And I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I hate that.
now I
spell.
don't. It doesn't take damage the first round, but
No,
if it's
it begin-
in the area of effect,
When it begins its turn in there, yeah.
correct. So Spirit Guardian fires up, but everyone in the vicinity is immune to them. So little fairies with huge dicks are now flying around, ready to dive onto the eyeballs in a second. They're going to
Poke-
get dicks in the eyes.
poke
That's
it in the
name
eye.
of my new song.
It's in the eyes.
Yeah, and then
What's it
And
called
then,
again? I always forget what it's called.
Guardians,
Spirit
isn't it?
Guardians,
Spirit Guardians. Yeah.
and then
There
so that's an action. So then spiritual weapon. So Kate, could you roll me a d20, please?
Sure. $20.
Ooh,
Oh,
natural.
natural 20.
Could you roll me a d8, please?
7.
So that's 15, that's 19 hit
19.
points of force damage, please.
Right, boom. What? Oh. Right, there's a spray of ichor as loads of its eyeballs burst and pop. 19, you said, didn't you? So that's, let's see. That's, oh god, brain, come on, work. So being, okay.
And then I just stay where I am.
Okay. So next to act is Cade.
Okay, I'm casting a spell on it. It's this one. I'm giving you the saving throw roll, which is a 4 plus your modifier.
Is what? Sorry.
So you have to do a wisdom saving throw, but I'm giving you the number. The roll is a 4.
All right. All right. Sorry. Yeah. I wonder what you meant then. Okay. So
Plus
it's
your, plus your modifier, which I'm not
yeah.
sure
Yeah.
how many.
So it basically fails then. It's not gonna.
Okay, so
It's not gonna.
Didn't you use the 4 already?
no,
Can
I
you
have
only use
I
it
have
once a
2
day?
of
Yeah.
them. I have 2 of
Yeah,
them, and I
2.
rolled twice 4. Both of them 4s.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't see it, but you know it was there. So what's happening to it? Speed is halved.
Uh-huh.
It takes -2 penalty on AC and dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
And it
Can't
cannot
use
use
reactions, and it can only use an
and
action or a bonus action.
yes.
It can't make more
So,
than one
so,
attack.
so it has got this,
Yeah.
whatever it's doing to the monk, he
It
either
affects
attack
his
or
spell casting as well if it casts any spells.
yes,
Yeah.
if it can cast spells, you have to roll before. So basically, he's a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Okay, and it can repeat the saving to end of each turn.
Okay.
Yeah, another
Uh.
wisdom.
At
And
the end
after
of each
this, I'm moving a little bit even further back. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
no
done.
problem. Okay, so next to act is tackling. So all ball,
Oh.
all one, or sort of Alwyn still getting his getting himself together.
How big is it?
How big is it? It's about 10 foot across.
Big.
Yeah,
What about so is that what, large or bigger?
large. Yeah.
I'm just thinking my thought process is thorn whip to get it out of the toilet. So if I could drag it out. would that
Mate,
be
no,
possible?
Thornwhip Obold out. Drag him out of it.
Can't see Obol to get him out.
Could I drag
You
the
said
Well, you could see his
Right.
legs, so it counters having some cover, so it increases armor class, so it'd be possible but harder to get in.
What about it?
It. What about it? Let me just have a look.
Okay, break this to me gently. Are you going to yank the big ball of eyeballs straight into Fafook's face to stood outside the doorway?
Yep.
If the creature is large or smaller, you pull it. Yeah, so yeah, you can pull large creatures. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, it's within the bounds of the spell. So yeah.
Okay,
And
let me just check the range because I don't want to be anywhere near it.
The range is 30 feet.
Cool. What about the yank? I think it's like 10 foot for the
10
yank, isn't
foot.
it?
Yeah, it'll pull it
Yeah.
10 foot. If small,
So I want to be
large or smaller, and it'll pull it up to 10 feet towards you.
I obviously need line of sight on it, which is going to be there. Fine.
Oh, that's frozen again, hasn't it?
I'll move to here. That's 30 feet. No, I'll tell you what, I'll move. Yeah, I can get it from there. So even if I pull it, I could pull it into this 4x4. Yeah. Yeah.
we
So
can-
I will. I'll
can
come that
fly.
far and I'll cast Thorn Whip on it, please. 1 second.
Okay. So for folks in the way,
I mean,
You could do it from like there to, and then do it at an angle, but you can't do it through
Yeah,
him.
okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do that then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, then go ahead. So it's got a bit of cover because it's big and you can't see it all, so it's got a little bit of cover as well.
I'll let you deal with that.
Yes, I shall deal with that. Don't worry about that. So, +2. Right. Okay, off you go. Okay, right, that's just enough. Right, you managed to you flick your whip at it and it hooks onto it, and you're able to like yank it, pull it as it squeezes and oozes out of the privy, right in front of Fafook. Right, it drags Obald with him as well.
I suffer damage then, because I obviously hit.
You
No,
suffer damage.
no, it suffers damage.
Oh right.
So it was
I was going to say
5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage.
And that
Okay.
was my.
Phil, do you know it has got -2 AC, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And what was the movement from here to there? Do I have another?
Sorry.
I'm just wondering whether I could have moved, attacked, and moved again.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can still move. You can break up your movement. Yeah.
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 So if I move towards it and then just get a crack, then I will enter rage, and then I will hit it. Where am I?
Oh, can you rage and swing at the same?
Yeah, rage is a
Time.
bonus action.
But that's an attack action, isn't it?
What bonus?
No, attacking is an action, whereas you've done an action to cast.
Yeah, you
Bournemouth.
can't do a bonus and an action unless it says so.
No, you can do a bonus and an action, but you've used your action to cast Thorn Whip. The question is, can you can rage because that's bonus, but can you also attack again? Do you have 2 actions?
No, I've got 2 attacks. I guess that's different, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
With
that's
one action, you have 2 attacks, but you
Yeah.
have used
Yeah.
your action already.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll not bother going into rage at this moment in time then. I
Righto.
will.
You're just going to move up to it.
Yeah, I'll move towards it.
But okay. Right then. Next to act is Obald. So yeah. Sorry, you do get a save. Sorry, Obald. Yeah.
Alright. Is he at the beginning
Perfect
or end?
opportunity to.
Sorry.
Is he at the beginning or end of?
It's the end of your turn. Yeah. So it'll be
So
basically what you do.
But
But
should we have had one last turn?
I can't remember. Just take one now. Yes, Luhai, you could have attacked it. Yes, did you, or did you? No, you already attacked it. You attacked it and then moved back, didn't you? Okay, that's a
Oh,
fail.
yeah.
That's
Bugger, it rolled up a 17.
That's a fail. Okay, so and next is it. Right. Right.
Can it do a wisdom save then?
No, end of turn. So it has to do his turn
No.
slow.
No. As far as I'm aware, if it starts its turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, you are talking about Speed Guardian.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
I was
sorry,
talking about my.
yeah.
Sorry. Yes, you are right.
Yeah, we should have put a thing up. I completely forgot about Spirit Guardians.
Oh, that was the beginning of next term, wasn't it?
No,
No, it's the
no,
beginning
start of its turn.
Yeah, when it starts its turn in it.
Right, so its affected creature speed is halved in the area, so it's halved because of
Yeah.
Cade and it's halved because of me, so it's got quarter speed at this point.
Yeah. Okay, let me.
Right, when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d8 necrotic.
What's the radius of it?
15 foot.
And were you centering it on where it was?
No, it's centered on me.
Oh, right, okay, 15 foot.
That's why I stayed within
Yeah,
10 foot
yeah,
of it, which
no
is why the
problem.
thorn
That's-
brought it
that's-
right up to me.
Yeah, that's all right. I just wanted to make sure so I can do this.
Yeah, it's good.
There we go. Oop, oh crap. Start drawing things all over the place now. Right, okay. So what's it save again? Sorry, what does it make save?
15.
Wisdom.
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom, yeah. Okay. Wisdom save, and its saves are reduced by
2.
2. So...
It's only his dexterity that's it.
So yeah, it's only dexterity
Oh, is it only
reduced,
dex? Right, okay.
and AC. Wisdom is not reduced.
No, okay.
Apologies. I also missed that.
Okay, fails that.
Woohoo! Okay, could you roll me 3d8, please?
Yes, yes, doing it. Sure.
Right, and all these cherubs with large genitalia hurl themselves through this
It's a 9 only.
massive eyes. Oh right, yeah, doing next to nothing. That's poor. Oh dear. So no. Okay, right. So it starts to move. It sort of drifts like a lead-filled balloon with no wind, and it sort of drifts, sort of squeezes itself up against Fafook,
Oh, shit.
and squeezes itself up against the side of the hull. So it starts to sort of like try and envelop. It starts to slowly envelop you, although it's literally moving about a couple of foot.
No, how many people can it fit in?
Well, it's up to four medium-sized creatures because it covers a 10. It's a 10 by 10.
Very
Nice.
accommodating.
Yeah, very accommodating.
It's a TARDIS.
It covers like
What's inside?
4 or 5 foot squares, isn't it?
So does it manage to do enough to attack me of some kind, or is it just not enough?
Let me have a look. Hold on, I need to roll to see if it can do that again. Let me just see. It will if it can, but it can't.
Phew.
Oh, but it does try and do this. Right, Orbold, can you make a Constitution save as you feel intense pressure building around your eyes?
Ooh.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh my
No
God!
would be the answer to that.
should have gone to spec savers.
Luckily, it's not. It doesn't have. It's an ongoing process. Okay, right. Right. If you suddenly you're temporarily you're blinded as your eyes strain and you've got intense pain from your eyes as you can feel them being like sucked from the sockets.
Does it stop me being entranced, or
It doesn't stop you from no.
no?
Okay. Right. So next to act as a captain. Oh, yeah. She don't do a great deal.
I can just imagine the scene for Kate's firing off spells, and Fafook's got fucking big dick fairies swinging around with this big phallus symbol plunging. It's just mayhem.
Okay, so it's a new round. Next turn, next round. I'm not really sure. Right, reset and NPCs roll.
Could you roll for me too, please?
Oh yeah, sorry. I should roll for you.
Not 20.
Nice.
I think I rolled not 20 as well.
You,
Yeah.
No,
Nice.
I was just
Okay,
saying you
yeah.
rolled it.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Right.
Sorry.
So,
I thought you did too. Sorry.
so first to act is Cade.
Okay, I will say hello with a magic missile.
Okay.
Just on level 1, normal one. So So
You stingy bastard.
why? Why am I?
Level
Fireball.
1 magic missile.
No, I don't think so. Fireball would be a very good idea with ownership. So basically,
water.
it's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And after this, I am backing up a little bit.
Okay, right. It's see, can I do
Wow.
it? Do this? No. Let me see how to do this.
And I'm shouting, hit it, hit it. It can't move much now. Hit it.
Does that not work? Why can I? How do you do that?
Do what?
Just a moment. Just like remove it a minute. Oh God! Come on, remove. There we go.
Dead.
It's not dead. No. Wishful thinking. But it has shrunk.
Oh yes. Now we're talking.
And split in 3. Shit.
Don't give him ideas.
So it's shrunk. So it's just kind of this globe sat on top of Obold, sort of from covering him from his chest upwards.
Does it look hurt? In
But
any way?
how do you know if
Big ball of eyeballs is hurt.
yeah.
Listen, from my vantage position, I can count them. I have plenty of time. Sorry, joking only. Yeah, sure. No rest. Thank you.
Okay,
So which
so
order do I go in? Oh, sorry, carry on.
Sock, did you say you're doing something else, Cade?
No. That's it. I backed up a little bit, but that's it.
Ah, right. Okay.
I'm shouting, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Okay, right. So as it shrinks, it retreats from pressing in on Fafook, leaving that sort of this black acidic slime trail down your front.
Who's next?
It's you. That's what I was just on about. That's what I was just talking about. So it's left. It's really.
No, you never said. You never actually said. You never actually said it's you next.
Yeah, he can't see it.
Oh,
though
yeah.
he can't see it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Well,
yeah. So it's you. It's Fafook.
so
I'm forgetting.
so
you
this
can't
is
see
the
it.
first round. This is the first round. I get to do all my toys all at once. So could I make a Dex 15 save, please?
A Dex.
Minus two, remember.
Yep. Dex, saving throw, situational, -2. Oops, that's not a minus. It fails.
Woo! Could you roll 2d8 for me, please, Cade?
Yep. 2d8. 1, 2,
Thought it was 3d8.
It's
No, that's coming later.
8.
8 points of sacred flame damage, and then
Ah,
could you roll
flame.
20 d20, please? You get to do
D20.
3 spell attacks in one round.
so what was that? 8 points of damage.
Yep, 8, and then d20.
13.
So that's a 20. So that hits. So could you roll me a d8, please?
1 d8.
Yes, please.
Okay. 8.
So that's 12 points of spiritual weapon
Good
damage.
damage.
Yep, so that's 8 on Sacred Flame, 12 on Spiritual Weapon, and then when it starts its turn, it's going to take another 3d8, hopefully. So I'm done. I'll stay where I am.
Nice.
Okay, so next is tackling.
I will go into rage.
Okay.
Mm,
Splat it.
wailing on it
Well, this should be interesting.
like a high school bully. Oh, maybe I win.
Why is
Maybe
that?
I'll just just stand away for a little while. See what else happens. No.
Attack.
Did click? Oh, you changed icon.
Okay,
Ooh.
right, you hit it.
That's critical.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah, it's 19.
Oh, 19. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
It's that
Why are you
team
laughing?
weapon. Team weapon, isn't it?
Oh
Why are you
dear.
laughing?
You'll see in a minute.
Fuck's sake.
Go on,
They
damage.
electrocute all of us.
Roll
So you're
my
gonna-
damage.
She's gonna skew her oval, that's why.
Yeah. I thought that's why Phil was laughing because
Yeah.
both of the people, I mean, sorry, the creatures gonna get hit.
Yeah, but I mean, I assume Tacklin knows Obald's in there. It's not like he disappears on the waist up somehow, magically.
It's like 12.
12. Okay, right, you hit it, and it explodes in a spray of ocular fluid as your sword strikes it, passing through, and Obald takes 4 points of damage as well as you hit him.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, but why would Tacklin hit him? Surely he knows where Obald is.
Yeah, but it is hitting the thing. Is like, is
As
that?
it's covering my head and chest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but there's a guy in a balloon. You don't think the top part of his body suddenly bent 90 degrees somewhere. You know where his body is. You just don't
Listen,
hit that part.
Phil did it for dramatic purposes, and I
no,
actually
it's that's it carries through the blade. The strike carries through. If he wanted to, if he'd have said he were going to try and avoid doing that, then that might be in a different matter.
No. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to twat it as hard as I could.
Okay. Well, hey, well
Uh,
done, Tacklin the whole thing. Is it all dead now? Is it
Yeah,
just
so
dying
it just like it just bursts and like
Is it dead?
yes, like so
Awesome.
it just like this mass of eyeballs and ocular fluid is just dripping down Obald,
It's called vitreous
I'll check on it.
vitreous fluid.
who's
I'll-
got a bit of a sword nick across his shoulder.
I'll apologise and just say, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
But yes, you
I'm
could have.
assuming I'll come
Is that
out of my
worse?
stupor now, Winter.
Yes, you're out of the stupor now. You've got an intense headache, and you can see his all Obald's eyes are bloodshot and they're sort of bulging out of the sockets. Been to Mars.
So who gonna clean up this mess?
Right,
Sit down,
the
Sailors.
the gathered
Great.
the gathered sailors give a cheer, and the captain congratulates you. As although she decides she doesn't bother getting too close.
Well, we're covered in vitreous fluid, aren't we?
Yeah, it's
Eyeballs like slowly sliding down us from everywhere.
Not me. You are the stinky ones, not me.
I think I need a bath.
Listen, we can tie a rope around your chest, throw you overboard, drag you behind the ship for a minute, and you
You'll
can
haul.
come.
You'll haul him.
I'm
Keyhole.
sure there's a bath on board. We just have to just throw a bucket overboard and bring the seawater to us. No one has to get tossed overboard for a bath on the ship. I'm sure
So
of it.
I thought that was your style, you know.
Being dragged behind like bait for great white sharks. I don't think so.
All right, I'm just brainstorming, you know. I thought you wanted to do this.
My character can't swim, so he's role playing of a severe aversion to going overboard.
Okay.
Right. Hey, bag of eyeballs exploded. I drop all
So-
my spells.
Yeah, I think I talked to the captain, and you know they have to clean this up and throw everything overboard, every bit, make sure it doesn't come back somehow.
Yep. So well, Durgat doesn't. So yeah, the crew is given orders, and they reluctantly swab the deck and clean the area, scooping up the goop and tipping it over the side. So your victory is celebrated by the crew, although it's the celebrations are dampened somewhat by the loss of Durgat, who was a much respected and liked member of the crew.
Would we be aware of the spell Raise Dead?
Well,
It's a level 5 spell. Level 5 spell.
you've had Olwyn resurrected, so you know it's possible to raise people from the dead.
And I feel we might have had the conversation with that priest of Pelor, because I mean Olwyn was dead for longer than 10 days, so Raise Dead wouldn't have worked for him. But obviously we had to go resurrect. So I mean, we could pass this information to the captain and say, you know, there is powerful clerical magics that can do this, but I'm not able to. But if you within the next 10 days, if you can get him to a priest and you have the necessary coin, they may be able to bring him back.
Right, he'll. So yeah, so she thanks you for the information, so that they decide to put so to keep his body as best they can, and they lock him.
I can help. Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, you got the preserve the body spell.
A gentle repose. I'd
Yeah.
have to memorize that
Yeah.
along with the speak with dead, which I didn't have prepared. But the next day I can preserve him for 10 days.
Does Raise Dead bring him back with his eyeballs?
No,
I don't think so. No.
no, he would be
Find his
blind.
eyeballs.
But you can alter that later with
More
lesser restoration or
More
or
expensive
something.
spells. I think it's greater restoration to restore
Greater.
body
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah, it doesn't restore missing body parts.
No, no.
Mhm.
Did we keep Captain Tom's body on board?
I'm not bringing a cat back from the dead.
Whoa, nobody mentioned you. I'm just asking.
If you want an undead cat, I can help.
Yeah.
I imagine they would have thrown it overboard by now. No.
Sharks ate it.
Yeah. So it's gone overboard. So yeah, late that day they inter Durgat's body in the armory and dump Kelvin's body overboard.
No, I want to
Robin.
speak with dead.
Oh.
We did say that.
Oh,
We said that, yes.
Yeah. Yes, I know you did. I just didn't realise you still wanted to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you can stop. You can stop him from doing it. Yeah.
Flap his non-corporeal corpse.
Who
you
doesn't
can have
want
to
to
use
speak?
him after he's dead.
Yeah, who doesn't want to speak to that person?
Okay.
I mean, we could speak to what's his face, Durgat as well, if they want to ask him what he wants doing now he's dead and blind. If they bring him
Yeah,
back,
could ask him if he wants to come back.
Who's going to pay for that? Or...
Not us.
Well, I can. Well, it's 500 gold. Well, we don't know the cost, but in the spell book it says 500. But whatever he may charge may be different. So I mean, if nothing else happens that evening other than somber celebrations, then I suppose the next day I'll cast Gentle Repose on Durgat,
Uh-huh.
and so that'll preserve him, I think, for 10 days.
Yep.
Do I need to do it on the other chap? Oh, it's a ritual. It's a ritual, so I can cast it on both him and Kelvin without too many problems. It just costs 2 copper pieces and some salt, so that's all right. And then speak with dead on Kelvin. Let me just check. Is speak with dead is speak with dead a ritual or not?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so what questions do we want to ask Kelvin?
So until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the language it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer even a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only in its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
Well, we're going to ask it about this thing, but we've killed it now, haven't we?
Yeah, but I mean, we know there's another globe in its chest. There's one broken in the cargo, and there's another one in his chest.
Oh, is that? I didn't know.
No?
No,
No,
Fool, you described it. You
there's
said the little bronze chest. There was a globe in there.
a jar. There's a jar with the eyeball in it.
Yeah. In clear liquid.
Oh, so but I assumed it was the same thing that broke in the cargo hold.
No. That in the cargo hold was much bigger.
Right. Okay. No idea. Right. So, do we have any questions? I mean, I've got a couple. Do you guys want to throw yours in?
Go ahead.
Okay. First one. What the fuck was that?
Oops, shit.
Was that eyeball in a jar for? Mhm.
What's the What's the
Ask
question?
him about the.
Go ahead.
What's the question?
Ask him about the eyeball in the clear liquid.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that another one, or
eyeball
is
in a
it just,
jar. No, that's the same
is that
one.
just a
Eyeball in a
spell?
jar is the same one.
Or
Then
is that
you've
just
got
a,
the.
is it-
Go on. Who's going to talk first?
is
Well-
it a spell component, the over jar?
Is that what's the question you're asking him?
So the two questions I've got, one which Lee I think refers to is, what the fuck was the eyeball in the jar for? So that's the one in his cabin. And then what was in the broken globe in the crate? That's my second question. So I want to ask about the jar and the crate. The third one is, why was he running from the Scarlet Brotherhood?
Okay, so the thing in the jar, he says is Oculus, is the spawn of an Oculus. The thing in the globe was the thing that killed him.
All right.
And he was running from the Scarlet Brotherhood because they wanted to take away his research.
So the thing that killed him is apparently still inside the globe. Then we've only killed its spawn. So I'm misinterpreting
No,
that.
the globe was broken.
So
So it got out.
Oh, okay. So there's a broken one and an unbroken one. The broken one
Correct.
killed him.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I got it wrong way around.
And the unbroken one is the spawn of an Oculus,
Which is, we can assume
whatever the
same.
fucking Oculus is.
But-
I don't know what an
So
Oculus
that's
is.
three
Maybe Kate
questions. You've
knows.
got 2 questions left.
So anyone else
What's
got
an
a follow-up
Oculus?
question? Well, no, we can probably research that.
Yeah, okay.
Shall we ask him where
Where was
are all his?
Where was he going?
Sorry.
Maybe. What was it? What were his plans? Why was
that's
he
a
on
good
board?
question.
Sort of thing.
So where were you fleeing to?
And why?
Well, we know why.
Two
Oh
different
yeah,
questions.
the Scarlet fleeing from the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Yeah. So where were you fleeing to?
Nowhere.
Lovely.
Okay. And the last question is, where are all your valuables hidden?
Oh, nice. Give me your stuff.
The remaining scant.
Sorry, say again. I missed that.
In scant.
Oh shit.
Would he rather fight?
Right,
Okay, that's
and with
all
that
the
is
spells.
his spirit departs.
20 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
Right. I'll assume that the people around me as I was casting it, so they heard everything. So I'm like, well, there we go. I think it's the only mystery left really is that eyeball in the jar is a spawn of an Oculus. Cade, Olwen. What the fuck's a spawn of an Oculus?
I don't know, but I don't think so. We should keep it. Destroy it, chuck it overboard. I don't mind.
Arcana check. Maybe it's worth some money.
Yeah. Okay, let's do an Arcana. Can you help me with it, please?
Yeah, so go on, Cade. You could make us a fuckload of money if this thing's worth something. Go on there. You're inspired.
Okay, so I do my Arcana and a D8 on top of it. So it's 20 plus the D8.
It's a D6, I think. I don't think
Oh,
I'm at D8 level.
Oh, you are D6. Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
But
the
Olwen's there.
Yeah.
Olwen do use his Arcana instead of
Yeah.
Cade. It must
Yeah.
be higher.
Yeah. Olwen could. Yeah.
So far it's 24, but maybe my master can do better.
I guess if you added his Arcana check instead of yours.
Oh, this crap. Bloody thing just don't refresh. Keep having to. I need to put it on. That's really annoying. Keep having to like select the other window so it to catch up in OBS in Twitch
Yeah.
to refresh it. 1 second.
Sure.
Where's the mute gone?
So all the windows are frozen at the bottom. All the viewer windows. And a shitload of dice just gone off all at once.
Like an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to have it all open on the same window for it to, because it's just when it's not the main window, it just freezes.
You could try sticking it on it. Well, we'll talk about it another time.
I need to put it. I need it running on a separate on a separate machine, really, because it didn't work on a separate desktop either. I don't think. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yes. So Olwen says he says he's heard that's first he's never seen one before, but he's heard of them. It's an evil living construct that's they used to be used as scouts, and it's a technology from the ancient Seoul Empire.
Ooh.
Okay. Does it worth any money? Is it dangerous?
It's evil, Cade. It should be destroyed.
Can we destroy it for money?
Right, Owen asks to look at it. Asks if he can look at it.
Well, yeah.
He's going to throw it overboard.
He's
No,
going to throw it overboard, but
He's gonna destroy it, I guess. We'll yeah. He can do whatever.
hand it over.
Right,
Yeah,
he
let him do it.
he opens the jar, tips it onto the floor, and stamps on it. There, problem
Oh.
solved.
I was expecting some magic here. Okay. I love behind one of the barrels.
Can
I
we
remind him he
scrape-
still owes
can
us
we
a couple of
scrape it?
1,000 gold pieces for reviving his wrinkly ass.
Listen, he will pay. If he doesn't pay, I take over his.
Right,
that.
he smiles. He smiles, but his smile quickly descends into a coughing fit, and he excuses himself and returns to his cabin.
I say, yeah, Kate, that's great, but I know you're skint.
I know what. Any future earnings, I give it back to you guys.
Okay, so let me see. That's the next. Should be on the next day. So it's we should be on the third. Third.
Whether or not it matters, I wanted to scrape it up and throw it overboard. I don't want it anywhere near ship.
Okay. Okay, right.
Let's see if I could fry it. Sorry, carry on.
Get stuck in you, man.
Like a ye old version of colonoscopy.
What?
You don't want to know.
Feeling a bit unwell. Here, go look at this.
Okay,
How
right.
how long before we reach the next city?
Out of stone.
Well,
please.
by coincidence, so just after midday, about 1:30, the lookout gives a shout. Gives a shout that lands in sight, and within the next hour, you the ship approaches Saltmarsh Harbour.
Finally.
Oh, that looks nice. Wow, I like it.
I
Oh,
send
you-
us sending to Sildar. Fuck me, I remembered his name. To say we're arriving imminently in Saltmarsh.
Right, he returns the message and congratulates you and says and asks you to contact him again once you're settled.
On the big easy zoom plans map, where is Saltmarsh?
Where is
In-
Saltmarsh? Saltmarsh.
Yeah,
So if you let me just
from Scant, sorry.
from Scant. So
Due
So to the-
east, due west and south.
yeah. So to the west, directly west across the Gaynat Strait is the Pommage. Yeah, you see that?
Yep.
And then if you follow the south coast of the Pommage, you follow the Pommage west, you'll see the Principality of Ulek. And you keep following the coast down, and it'll curve round to the south, and you'll see the Dreadwood. Yeah. At the bottom right corner of the Dreadwood, there's a place called the Viscounty of Salinmoor, and just on the south coast below that is Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh, there it is. Yep, got it. Thank you.
Chaps, is that a good place for us to rest for the eve? Give it a rest for the night?
Aye.
yeah, sure. Hopefully they have some kind of, priest or healer who can, check my master. But that's money again.
There's a dwarven mine nearby. Wow.
Well, hopefully we can break that moonstone down into cash we can split amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Lizard folk there.
Okay. Well, good session, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks,
One
One
more
more
chaps.
question. One more
Oh.
question. Sorry. Have we got any knowledge of anything around Saltmarsh? I know where I'm looking at this map, but
No.
is it something that's beyond me?
No.
Okay, fine. This is just additional. Fine. Yep, no problem.
Okay. Are we playing on Sunday?
Have we any clue where Dyson has gone as well? I can't remember.
So that again, Lee. Sorry. Any clue where Dyson? What?
Gone.
Dyson had gone to. Did we? I can't
Saltmarsh.
remember now.
Saltmarsh.
Just Saltmarsh, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we were told.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah. Loved it. Thank you. See
Thanks,
you on
chaps. See you
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay, bye bye.